And I spoke to Sibongile Bhesani earlier on, who is the head of presidency within the ANC. Let's take a listen to what he had to say.
Look, it is something that we don't derive comfort, that delegates come in the early hours of the morning and then they leave the following day in the early hours of the morning. It's something that we can't derive comfort on. And if you will remember, this system flows from, the accreditation flows from the membership system that we have piloted three years ago. And it had its challenges even during the BGMs and so on. So it's part of that renewal of the system and so on. But we feel that we should have started on time, and unfortunately, because of the glitches that we've had, we lost almost a day. But we are recovering in terms of the reports, as you said earlier on, that have been made. Yeah.
And those reports, have they been tabled? Have they been debated? What has been the view inside?
No, the reports have not been debated. They have been tabled. And then, obviously, for reports to be adopted and so on, you need to do that at the point when the credentials would have been adopted. So that is what is outstanding. So what is good is that the reports are there. The normal process of presenting reports has started. I think we've had close to about 3 to 4 reports now, which is encouraging. So that's why we're saying we're recovering. But we'll be pushing quite hard, as the national chairperson indicated inside there, we'll be pushing quite hard that part of what we should be doing, the nomination process and so on, especially for officials, we think we'll go in throughout the midnight to make sure that that is achieved. So delegates are ready.
So long night ahead then, as you are hinting there for us as well. Yeah. Let's talk about, the issues, because yesterday we saw former President Jacob Zuma coming in, just as the current ANC president was about to table the political report. Let's talk about that moment, because a lot of people have described it as a tense moment. Some have described it as a moment of former President Jacob Zuma trying to show his force, trying to show that he still has support within the political party. At the same time, they were saying that he's sending a strong message to current President Cyril Ramaphosa.
No, look, it's not a strong message. You have a president who has been delayed, and that caused a bit of a disruption. And we know President Zuma has got significant following, especially from the province where he comes from. So that caused a bit of a disruption. It is unfortunate. I think people who take things seriously should have come on time and then ensured that there's no hiccup there. But we went over that, and then every problem that we encountered yesterday, it's a problem that has been resolved.
And then when we look at the issue of summonses, the president also issuing a letter this afternoon to say that, they must be withdrawn, or else he's going to be miling action. These have caused for others to say that there seems to be tensions, despite the video that we saw emerging yesterday of the two of them being cordial and laughing with one another, and some saying that that was just a play for the cameras, but things are tense between the two former presidents. How do you respond?
No, look, in an organization like the ANC, it's diverse, people hold different views. But what is important in the context of maturity, people are able to be civil about the differences they have. It's not for the camera, it happens all the time. Even here at conference, people have strong divergent views, but you find them eating together, speaking together. That's the nature of maturity, and that is why even President Cyril Ramaphosa knows very well that President has started a process that was a bit surprising and unwarranted in our view, but nevertheless, President strongly believes that he can't hold it against him. He will respond to that accordingly, and I think that's what the response is about.
You say it's unwarranted. Tell us more.
No, it wasn't necessary. That is why they said that private prosecution is null and void. But nevertheless, it is being responded to legally. It's a legal process anyway.
As a final question then, let's talk about the president. How is he feeling ahead of the elections? Is he confident that he's in good stead?
No, the president is in good stead. The president, if you heard him yesterday, he's in good spirits, and he's very much excited that finally the members of the ANC are here to assess, to evaluate, and flowing from what they say, all of us will take cue this is the mandate that will be given. Those who will be elected will be given a clear mandate on how to take the ANC forward. So he's in good spirits, and then he's listening attentively to every presentation that is being made. He's observing like he's there. So there's nothing that disturbs him. And at this current moment, Bongio, that what I must tell you, that forward ever, backward never. We are here at the conference.